Joseph Mulrey. Joey McIntyre is an American singer-songwriter and actor. He is best known as the youngest member of the group, New Kids on the Block. Life and career. McIntyre was born in Needham, Massachusetts, the son of Thomas, a union official, and Catherine, a community theater actress. He is the youngest of 9 children, in an Irish-American Catholic family. McIntyre graduated from Catholic Memorial High School in West Roxbury, Massachusetts, an all-male Catholic private school. At CM, Joey enjoyed his lunchtime excursions with his friend Donnie in his IROC. They sometimes would do rollerblade tricks as well. He shares the same birthday as his sister Carol. Another sister, Judith McIntyre, is an actress. Just before his 13th birthday, he joined New Kids on the Block, replacing Jamie Kelly. Since the other 4 members of the group were already longtime school friends, he initially found it difficult to mesh with the group. The New Kids on the Block became one of the most successful boy bands of the late 20th century, producing 2 #1 albums on the U.S. Billboard charts. In 1991, Forbes listed the band as the highest-earning entertainers, beating Madonna and Michael Jackson. The group eventually disbanded in 1994. Following their split, McIntyre busied himself with songwriting and sought a solo recording contract. He made his acting debut in the film The Fantasticks, which was based on the long-running off-Broadway musical. This 1995 film, starring Joel Grey and Jean Louisa Kelly, was released in theaters 5 years later. Disenchanted by his inability to find a recording contract, McIntyre used his own money to record his first solo album Stay the Same and sold it on his website. He then took his first single, also entitled Stay the Same, from the album to local Boston DJs, which eventually garnered the song national airplay. The combination of airplay and website sales for the single led to McIntyre signing a recording contract in 1999 with Sony Music USA, under the C2 label, a subsidiary of Columbia Records, which had previously been home to New Kids on the Block. The album Stay the Same was re-released on Sony's Work Records and sold more than 1 million copies around the world. The single Stay the Same peaked in the Billboard Hot 100 at number 10. The second track from the album was I Love You Came Too Late. Also in 1999, McIntyre recorded the song Remember Me for the film Southie, which starred former bandmate Donnie Wahlberg. In 2001, he released his second solo album, Meet Joe Mac, but it did not chart. Rain was the only single released from this album. Background vocals included Skylar Jett. During the same year, he hosted a season of MTV's Say What? Karaoke from Las Vegas, Nevada. McIntyre played John and Jonathan Larson's Tick, Tick, Boom for both the off-Broadway and national tour versions of the play. In 2002, he appeared for a season on the television program Boston Public. The following year, he released the live acoustic album One Too Many with Emmanuel Kiriakou. McIntyre married Barrett Williams on August 9, 2003, exactly 1 year after they met. His 4th solo album 809 was released in 2004. Also in 2004, McIntyre starred in the film Tony and Tina's Wedding, which co-starred Mila Kunis. In 2004, he played Fiyero, the leading male role in the Broadway musical Wicked, for which he received rave reviews. He replaced Norbert Leo Butz on July 20, 2004 and remained with the show until January 9, 2005, where he was later replaced by David Ayres. He also competed on the first season of the reality television show Dancing with the Stars, winning 3rd place with dance professional partner Ashley Del Grosso. He appeared as Fonzie in Happy Days, a musical based on the hit TV show at the Falcon Theatre in Los Angeles from February 15 to March 12, 2006, and a second run from June 23 to August 13, 2006. Beginning in December 2006, he took part in Dancing with the Stars, the tour with actor Joey Lawrence, pop star Drew Lachey and TV stars Lisa Rinna and her husband Harry Hamlin. McIntyre appeared in the film on Broadway, which was filmed in his hometown of Boston. He also released an album of cover versions entitled Talk to Me in December 2006. In 2007, McIntyre appeared as Gary in Christmas at Cadillac Jack's. The show played around Christmas of that year on the Hallmark Channel and other various Christian channels. McIntyre and his wife Barrett Williams welcomed their first child, a baby boy named Griffin Thomas, on November 20, 2007 in Los Angeles. On December 13, 2009, the couple welcomed their second child, son Reese Edward, who was identified as having hearing loss while still an infant. In January 2011, it was announced that he and his wife were expecting a third child in the summer of 2011. On May 31, 2011, Joey posted on his personal Twitter account, Kira Catherine McIntyre was born May 31 at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 7 lbs, 3 ounces, 21 in. In April 2008, it was announced that all 5 of the original members of New Kids on the Block were reuniting. The single Summertime was released in May 2008. Their first full-length album in 14 years was released on September 2, 2008, titled The Block. On September 18, 2008, New Kids on the Block kicked off their reunion tour. In 2009, NKOTB began a full-service summer tour. NKOTB toured with Backstreet Boys in 2011. On November 17, 2009, McIntyre released the single Here We Go Again from his upcoming EP of the same name. The album was produced by Brent Paschke, Gabby Lopez, and Drew Ryan Scott. Paschke, Lopez and Scott also share co-writing with McIntyre on the project. The video for Here We Go Again was premiered on the single release date. The EP was released on iTunes in December 2009. On November 2, 2011, McIntyre guest-starred on an episode of the detective comedy Psych. The title of the episode is The Amazing Psych Man and Tap Man, issue number 2 season 6x4. On April 15, 2013, McIntyre competed in the Boston Marathon, finishing with a time of 3 hours and 57 minutes, just minutes before the explosion that killed 3 and injured many more. In 2013, he acted in the American buddy cop comedy The Heat, as Peter Mullin, brother of Detective Shannon Mullins, played by Melissa McCarthy. Discography, with New Kids on the Block, 1986, New Kids on the Block number 25 US, number 6 UK, 1988, Hangin' Tough number 1 US, number 1 UK, 1989, Merry Christmas number 9 US, number 13 UK, 1990, Step by Step number 1 US, number 1 UK, 1991, No More Games, the remix album number 10 US, number 15 UK, 1994, Face the Music number 37 US, number 36 UK, 1999, Greatest Hits number 22 US, 2008, The Block number 2 US, number 1 Canada, number 12 UK, 2011, Cupsp number 7 US, 2013, 10 number 6 US, Solo albums, 1998, Stay the Same, 1999, Stay the Same number 49 US, 2001, Meet Joe Mac, 2002, One Too Many, Live from New York, 2004, 809 number 50 US Independent Chart, 2006, Talk to Maine, 2009, Here We Go Again, 2011, Come Home for Christmas, Solo Singles, 1999, Stay the Same number 10 US, number 16 US Top 40. Mainstream, 1999, I Love You Came Too Late number 54 US, number 28 US Top 40 Mainstream, 2000, I Cried, 2001, Rain, 2004, LA Blue, 2009, Here We Go Again, 2011, Come Home for Christmas, Other Songs, 2009, Five Brothers and a Million Sisters, Theatre Productions, 1995, Barking Sharks, 2000 Euro 2001, Tick, Tick, Boom. 2003, Tick, Tick, Boom. 2005, Wicked, 2006, Happy Days, 2013, The Kid, References. External links, Joey McIntyre new official site, McIntyre biography about Stay the Same, Joey McIntyre at the Internet Movie Database.